Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we are continuing our campaign playing as Northymbre through Thrones of Britannia. And we're playing a huge game of cat and mouse against Wessex and Mercia. We have done so with Ailech as well, but I believe that right now it will be game over for him. Yeah, we can subjugate the faction, don't really need to do that. We'll occupy the territory and we're gonna attack this general by sea. And there we go. By sinking this ship, we've just taken Ailech out of the game. He's no more. And we need two more factions to either vassalize or destroy their last settlement in order to reach the Long Kingdom victory, which is the objective that we've had for a while now. The problem is there are some of these 20 stack armies, these big armies, running around the regions, like these regions, and we're about to almost lose Norfolk, which we need for our Long Kingdom victory. So there are a few problems with what we've been doing so far. I was taking a look here and I was thinking whether we could sign a peace treaty with Duet, but apparently he does not want to do that. I would have liked to do so just so we don't have to go after him and we could focus on Mercia. Like, we just wanted a territory inland so we can replenish our troops and prepare for the next steps, but apparently he's not on board with us. Let's take care of these rebels. There we go. Step 1, we're done. And after, we're going after this 20 stack army of Mercia. And they're giving them good chances. So there we go. Male spearmen, that's all that I can see that would be dangerous for us. Let us fight. Dry, sure, we'll fight on the dry weather. We have a plain, nice and simple will. Let us place down like pretty much the usual thing we do. But on this army we have more axes than we have swords. But our berserkers should do the work. And finally we have a lot of cavalry, which I love. And our beast of a king. Let's go on this side. I'm not sure exactly like what they're trying to do, how are they positioning and why are they positioning in such a way. His long axemen, we will be targeting them with our missile units in a second. Okay, so we're getting closer to his missile units. With this in mind, I'm going to take these 4 cavalry and run towards them. Let's charge them. Let's see, archers, shoot at his long axes. I'm gonna take the berserkers, get them in the battle, the swords as well. Apparently they're really repositioning towards these 4 horses, which is okay by me. They're getting closer and closer, but now their horses have broken.
See, they flee before
Good.
our might.
And we're gonna bring the cavalry around, like we're gonna return them. Let's go after them here. I'm going to take the horses, like, will I be able? No, let's not do that. I don't seem to find a way in. Berserkers, let's bring you here. Try to break at least one of the lines. These spears, yeah, we'll fight you on this side. Okay, now it's time to attack this unit. He's using his royal companions to protect his range units, which is fairly bad. Long axes, okay, we're almost done here. Let's bring these other troops in. Okay, attack here. Let's go after the rest of his range units. Apparently he has moved them around. They are idling here, so let's refocus and attack. It's so much fun to run the cavalry around and be able to catch like ranged troops. Okay. He has brought his axemen, so we're gonna run away with the cav. The long axemen are out. Let's reposition the cavalry for a charge on this side. These male tanks will be taking care of his axes. Perfect. Let's charge. You will engage here, you will engage on this side. I'm going to take the other two troops and bring them up here.
See, they flee before our might.
Now it's time to bring our general around. Let's do metal. This will increase our melee skill. Let's attack here. I guess I want to do skirmish mode, maybe? No. Okay, what else? We have the horses on that side. We're gonna bring our king in the back. Shall we? Let's attack his general, actually.
Our general is under attack.
So is there anything else that I want to shoot here? Probably not. Reposition you. Berserkers, let's get you into this battle. Bring the rest of the troops in these battles. With these forces, I will support troops like the spears fighting against those axes. Yeah, I need to retrieve the horses from here, as royal companions are tough. Awesome. So now there's only one thing left, is taking out this general. The enemy general is dead, and with that we call it a day. Not a whole lot left in his army. Occupy, that's a 14% replenishment plus. We need a few more turns to get more. Maybe we'll move our army back up here into our town because we'll have the 50% extra replenishment. But this general, there's not a whole lot I want to do with you. Just give you quartermaster. At this point we'll disband. Or better than disband, let's give the swords to this guy.
Enemy blood will flow. Ready for battle.
Okay.
You can rely on us.
This 8-stack army here has no real role. We've moved even further towards here English. So we've reduced by another 10% the upkeep. I guess we'll continue sacking these regions, be even more annoying. We've got 10k out of sacking a copper foundry and a grand manor farm. Good cash, good cash. With which we could build another army either up north or start thinking about another army here. I mean, I wouldn't say no to one.
Massacre them. Orphan their offspring. Impossible.
He is going towards this territory, which is our biggest town economically speaking. Or we could recruit over here. We could try to fight them, but they might just attack us outright because they have a catapult. So for the moment, let's get ourselves a army here. Minus 25 recruitment cost for cavalry units. Sure. Free loyalty general with no stats. I can give you a some spears, some axes. I guess I'll bring a berserker. Free archers and these cavalry units. Getting some Jarl Huskarls would be good too. At this point we're at 1500 upkeep. Now we're at 2200. Okay, let's leave it at this. We'll wait one more turn to get a few more units maybe in replenishment. I am thinking he's gonna take some attrition here, and we might just be able to reach him at some point, like in 1 turn, 2 turns. I don't know. We'll see. One step at a time.
Not an option.
At this point we're getting closer and closer to pushing them back. So now he's attacking using a few units. He has one of the kings with him. Let's see if we can win this battle. I am hoping that we can, even though I don't really trust our ability to do so at this point. What I am thinking is, let's see, where do... He's bringing his reinforcements from this side, so it's going to take them some time until they reach us. He's deploying his troops on this bank. He has reinforced siege weapons, so we will not be able to set fire on them. Seems like... Are these like level 3? Because they have like these metal plates. What should I be doing? I could fight at the gate. So that is one possibility. Or... we could fight them up here. I don't really like fighting up here. Maybe over the bridge? Let's see, what are they bringing in? So, mailed long axemen, earthlings, mailed sacks. Okay. I feel like it's better to just let them land at this point. We'll have a spear or 2 spear units over here to keep them in place.
Commandos, ready.
And maybe I'll have a sword here as well.
Swordsmen,
But we will leave the rest of the units around.
archers. Glory and plunder! Glory and plunder!
Okay. Then we'll fight them here. Those other troops will have to walk around. I'm not really worried about them, to be honest. We are taking a lot of damage from his catapults. They've wrecked our mailed swordsman. That is really ugly. Okay. And they're taking down our towers. Yeah, probably would have been a much better idea if we stood behind. But we'll see. Maybe he'll be able to damage his own units, which would be
The enemy
awesome.
is at the walls!
Good. Let's bring one more sword unit up here. I am going to try to fire on these mail sacks. They have good armor, but we might be able to take a few of them out. We're doing some damage on these long axemen. We're doing good damage on the long axemen.
Our gates are utterly destroyed!
We still have one tower left. They're bringing their cavalry in. Apparently that's the first thing that they want to do.
Our general is under attack! Swordsmen!
These long axes are almost dead. And let's continue attacking them.
Swordsmen!
With these javelins, we'll start firing upon his royal companions. We're gonna target his general. Let's bring these swords on this side, as there are more troops climbing up.
Spearmen! Javelin! Up the pace, men! Quicken the pace!
Javelin men, let's reposition them behind.
To victory! Speed, warriors!
Okay, archers, where do we want to fire upon? His javelins? They don't really matter, neither do the archers. At this point, we're just using our spears.
See, they flee before our might.
But we'll rest these troops, we'll have them be fresh. Yeah, his other army is not even a threat at this point.
The enemy have captured the gates.
Apparently they had enough troops there to capture the gate and I didn't see it. Which is a bit unfortunate, because this means that we will be taking some... They won't take oil damage. And we really want that. He climbed his catapult unit. Okay. Whatever. Javelins, start firing upon this. Okay. Apparently their javelins are hitting the wall, so we'll retreat here.
Swordsmen, agreed. Man the defenses.
Okay, we're taking back the gates.
Swordsmen, javelins.
Javelins. Let's fire upon these Earl Thanes. Apparently. Okay, so we can hit them. Are we losing units as well in these volleys? Let's see.
The men have been routed. They are leaving the field.
Seems like we might just be doing that.
Swordsmen.
I will speed the battle up for a second. Okay. Let's put more pressure on him. We'll work on taking some of their units out before anything else. We've taken back the gates, which means that...
We have captured the gates.
Yeah, they're taking oil damage now. Let's focus on his general.
Javelins. Axemen, hasten yourselves.
Which you two will be attacking the spears. Okay, these javelins are now doing a good job.
We damaged the enemy.
He's bringing his other units around
Javelins incoming.
up to this point. His archers still have a lot of ammo, so let's reposition us.
Where's the fight?
We don't have any more ammo on our archers.
See, they flee before our might.
I guess at this point I will bring the javelins here. I don't want them to fire upon his javelin units. That seems like a waste of ammo. I believe that what I should do here
Our defenses must hold.
is retreat our units, or now if they're planning to just charge at us, that is fine. I'm gonna fast forward it. Are these ours or are these theirs? Like, I'm not sure exactly what those spears are. I'm guessing they're ours. They've gotten some troops in. Okay. just gonna run around after them here? No, we've engaged, it's fine. I thought it would be like some sort of Benny Hill run around after the javelins, but it's fine. We're engaging. They've got a few more troops coming in, but they are exhausted. They won't be able to do much. We're holding strong at the gates. I guess I'll bring the general around just to keep them even stronger, and they're taking a lot of oil damage. Let's bring these javelins up here and have them fire upon whoever is unfortunate enough to be in range. So they brought up a royal companion, another one of the generals. Let's bring this sword here, as the axes might not be as good against the royal companions as swords. His general is still fighting strong. Look at that. He's exhausted, his units is losing decisively, casualties sustained, but he's still confident. And that is a good general. His enemy, the enemy general is dead. There we go. All that's left is this general, and I want to take him out as well. We'll leave no general surviving. If they want to bring fresh generals, it's really up to them. But there we go. A good victory for us. And we lost our spears and 2 sword units, but they're now on gold chevrons. So as soon as they're replaced, they will be even tougher than they were before. That is really cool. One more delay for the enemy. Indolent by nature, this man's natural laziness has finally caught up with him. Never wanting to work in the first place, he has nevertheless disciplined enough to carry out his duties. However, now the cracks in his facade are starting to show. We can crack the whip, giving him 6 campaign movement, but he will gain the trait bitter, or we could leave him alone. Is this like... Who is he? He's a general. Let's crack the whip on him. I wonder, so bitter is -2 to loyalty and -2 to public order. Now he's at 1 loyalty.
You can rely on us.
Is he like the new general or something? Let us engage Dude's 20 stack army.
Our foe shall fall.
Yeah, we can't really have him around.
Not possible.
With our heir, I am going to go with the next level of Bard for more replenishments.
By no means.
We have an 11 stack near us and then a 17 stack.
Our service. Advancement.
We're gonna destroy one of the armies and then go towards the other one.
Onward to glory.
There's nothing left here, and I am starting to think
You can rely on us.
that we could start moving this 20 stack army to close on these other stacks.
We'll see this.
With you, what could we bring you today? More axes? One more axe unit. One more horse unit. Yeah, we're taking a deficit, but I feel like we'll be able to handle it somehow. So yes, it's you, the new general, super annoying. Let's give him some cash and make what? Bribe with words. We'll do that. Nothing left to chance. -1 loyalty, +2 to zeal. Okay, great.
Ready for combat.
With you... it's time to go for some of the mines.
We pledge our
With
service.
you, let me give you like these swords.
Moving out. We pledge your service.
And we'll run the other general. Let's run it into the settlement for now. I feel like this army doesn't really have a role anymore, so we'll disband some of the more expensive troops. Maybe we'll disband everything here.
We serve to the end.
On this army, yeah, let's go even further towards it. I believe that we could pick a pillager, right? The extra income from raids.
Impossible. Our foes shall
Yeah,
fall.
we'll have to go a different route. Like, let's go here, so he
We
doesn't
will
reach
bring
us.
you glory.
And we'll be able to sack a monastery and a farm.
Not an option. No.
Yeah, this guy is advancing towards the port,
Not an option.
but he's taking a good amount of
Enemy
attrition.
blood will flow.
Unfortunately, he will replenish as well.
Enemy blood will flow.
And because his 20 stack army left,
Foes shall fall. Move up.
can pretty much do
Not
this.
an option.
So now we're in range. We don't want to land just yet, but during the next turn, it's gonna be the perfect opportunity.
We'll see this through.
And that is pretty much it. We have our mood heal for now. I'm gonna leave the research undone because I want to go over here. Get that -10 to corruption in all provinces and that +10 to income in all provinces. Maybe even go for the loyalty. You want 2 agricultural estates. Ghost Patrick. You know what? We can do this. So Ghost Patrick, you want 2 of these. Have it give us the benefits. And we have that 2 loyalty. Let's give him some land as well. Just so he stays loyal. Brega. If I stop taxing, you're not doing too well. Bringing you a tavern or a lawfield. Let's bring a lawfield because it will reduce the corruption level as well, giving us more cash. Still plenty of armies. Schemer. Pay him for his silence, declare your authority. +1. Let's pay for his silence, sure.
Pledge our service.
And I am going to go where? No, let's just take over the settlements. He will go by the sea and he will attack that city. Just you wait, like, I am sure that he will just do that. But we have, well, we don't have plenty of swords. I would really think that we'd have more replenishments there. Well, this is all the time that we have for today. Tomorrow we will start by fighting some of these armies. I am taking this 20 stack army and I am going to go to the south and clean up everything we have here. It's a perfect opportunity to do so, and this army will be fully replenished fairly soon to where we could take this 20 stack and push another 20 troops south, and I am guessing we'll collapse this region. Hopefully. But we will have to see. Until tomorrow, I hope you have enjoyed it and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.